I absolutely loved Hope for the Holidays. It really inspired me and gave me hope for humanity, that there are actual people like this that help people out of the goodness of their heart and do such selfless acts just to do them. Yeah, it definitely was very inspiring to me and made me want to go out there and do great things for people and help them as well. But Yuri and Rodney, just going to all these 50 states and uplifting these kids and these people who need a smile put on their face, and definitely put a smile on my face to see their happiness and from what Yuri and Rodney are doing here. It's so cool that they were going to all 50 states. I know we didn't get to all 50 in this documentary, but we got to a lot, and we had that message at the end that there's still 38, 39 states that they will go to, and they will continue to spread this holiday cheer and this goodness throughout the country, which I thought was cool. I loved that for all these kids we could hear such personal stories about every one of them, and just hear all the hardships they're going through, and to see how Rodney and Yuri just brighten their day, and not only bring them gifts then, but are then able to put the word out for other people to help these kids and adults out. I thought that was really cool as well. And with this documentary, their stories are getting told again, and hopefully that brings even more help for these families. But yeah, I loved hearing about David Jr. and Courtney and all these kids that are just such happy souls with all the hardships that they've gone through. And I loved hearing all about them. I also loved that they not only got gifts for the kids, but they oftentimes got gifts for the caretakers and the adults in their lives as well, because they also need, that uplifting spirit. But yeah, just all of their stories were so inspiring, and the motivations behind Yuri and Rodney's mission, just wanted to go out there and continue. Well, Yuri wants to continue his mother's legacy. I just thought that was so cool, because he himself is inspiring a legacy of his own, and people will follow after that, and hopefully the ball will just keep rolling. But yeah, I loved the setup of this documentary and the way we got to follow them and hear about each person that they met with. It was some very heartwarming moments, very tear-jerking ones. And it made me want to go look up all these people and see how they're doing. So I do love that at the end we got all the not all the updates, but we got a lot of updates on the people that they met and how they're doing now. But yeah, I loved this documentary. I loved hearing all the stories and seeing all the inspiring things that Yuri and Rodney were doing for them. And I hope they continue to do that and continue to get the help that they need to help more people like these and more stories. So yeah, I enjoyed this a lot, and it was very inspiring.
This documentary, Hope for the Holidays, is very heartwarming and inspiring. It's about the small group, this duo, that travels to all 50 states dressed as a fun character and meeting with kids and others with disabilities and difficult circumstances. And they meet with them and give them a couple of gifts that make them smile. They provide a little hope and a listening ear. They've done it for many years, and it's very noble and genuinely kind what they're doing, and it makes you smile to see. You could see it as them trying to raise awareness or inspiring people to do the same, but really, I think it was just it just created a reason to believe in the goodness of humanity. Their main motive is to just spread joy for the holidays and to be a listening ear for these families in need. And it's very well made as a documentary, and I think that the pacing of getting through each family was really well done, as well as the multiple camera angles that made it very engaging to watch.
This film is called Hope for the Holidays. Wow, what an amazing film. I was so touched by this one. Such kindness and generosity. I loved how the film introduced us to so many wonderful families in many states. Lovely, gentle music below the action. I like the CGI maps to show us the way. This is such an important film to remind us that there are a lot of people going through challenges who need support. It was great to see all the smiles of the families receiving gifts. I wish this organization all the best to continue their work for many years to come. Great job.
In the documentary film Hope for the Holidays, we get to see these group of men from across America come together, form a nonprofit, and go on this journey to go from home to home. Their main goal here in this documentary is going across the 50 states. We start in Kentucky and go across all of these different pinpoints of different people who are experiencing different challenges. And here these men have come together to create a moment that these people can cherish and encompass joy, which is exactly what one should be doing during the holidays. And so they give back to their community. It is fulfilling themselves. And we really get to see the impact that they make with the people around them. There are a couple of instances where it's a really nice relationship and dynamic. We have these group of Black gentlemen who are engaging with police enforcement and really showcasing that there are people out there trying to do good in the world, and you sort of get the story in this instance where that is the case with this certain gentleman, and you really get to see kindness and this genuine atmosphere that's been created by the people that they surround themselves with. And we get to see this group and this journey of them going through all of this experiences and showing the impact that they make ever so growingly during an important time that can be sensitive for certain people as we go through certain dynamics and changes and have to come to terms with some truths that may be carried in our family. And so here is an opportunity for them to just make it a little bit easier, a little bit more merrier, and a little bit more brighter.
Hope for the Holidays is a really sweet and heartwarming documentary. I think it touches on a really important issue in a really respectful and kind way. That's also really inspiring for the work that they're doing around the holidays. And I think it's just a really inspiring and heartwarming documentary.